Very good morning, friends. I'm making this video again for you people to understand the pivot, basic concept of pivot, and also my indicator, rolling pivot trend combo. You must understand. So, once you understand clearly, this indicator is solely based on the price action. It is closely related to the price. No indicator is, coded for like this, and it is a rolling pivot. I can say it is rolling balance line. It is, friends, in trading, we often get confused about where the market might turn, where it could stop falling, or where it could take support to bounce back. For all this is a one-stop solution. This indicator is a one-stop solution for your problems. That is where pivots come into play. Suppose if you are applying a normal pivot, that is which is available on the trading view indicator section, that is the classic pivots, name it. You have so many pivots. If you go there and if you apply them, they are static. Because why they are static? They take the data, it is a fixed reference point calculated only once from the previous day's data, and it doesn't move at all. It doesn't travel with you. But the market is not still, it is dynamic, it moves. It keeps moving up and down throughout the day. You will be directionless unless you have a GPS on your car. That is why we use a rolling pivot. Think of it like a moving guide. Instead of being fixed, it adjusts and rolls forward as new data comes in. It is like having a live GPS in your car instead of using yesterday's paper map. With rolling pivots, you are not stuck with yesterday's level. You get real time support and resistance zones that shift with market activity. That is needed for the not any fixed support levels drawn on the chart. It is constantly dynamic supports and resistance you are going to get with this indicator. This helps traders take intraday decisions with more accuracy because the levels evolve with the flow of the market itself. The levels are evolving with the flow of the market. You must understand this. So, in short, rolling pivot is not nothing but a dynamic pivot that keeps updating, guiding us like a real time compass in our trading journey. So, you need to understand the indicator thoroughly. So, in this video, I am going to step by step analyze the how to understand the indicator. I'll just, for your sake, I'll disable. First, you should understand what is the trend of the market. Let me hide this indicator. Okay, I've hidden this indicator. You are seeing what the market is doing. This is 24th. 24th price action. What it is doing, it is climbing down. Okay? This is climbing down. And the immediate summit is here. Immediate peak is here. And the next day, the price is what it is climbing down. Through the time also it is climbing down. But you will be confused. You do not see the price action in context with the previous day. You are seeing as an intraday day trader, you jump into the trade by impulse by seeing the green candles, right? So this trend is completely down. Before entering into any trade, you need to see what is the prevailing trend on the previous day. That is not done. So I am enabling the indicator now. Let me go to the higher hourly time frame. What is the trend? You can see the trend has started climbing down and the pivot as on an hourly basis, pivot is coming down. You can see step by step, it is receding. So, if you are taking the trade on the next day, what you need to do is you need to go to the hourly time frame. Let me take out this line and again plot it for you. Hourly to previous day balance line. This is previous day balance line. This is previous day balance line and previous day Gan Hilo, and you should know where is the previous day support line. You should be prepared for this. So these are your boundaries. Line of control. It cannot go above that. So once you are set, you are ready for the today's trade. Let me go to the 5 minutes. Your boundaries are defined over here. 25,000, and 25,000. These are the previous day support levels. On a lower time frame, let me change it to 15 minutes. There also you need to mark. On a lower time frame, the immediate balance line is here and here. Immediate balance line is here. The market opens. Definitely, you will be in confusion. But there is no confusion. The trend is negative. This is the immediate barrier. And Gan Hilo is also plotting barrier. Immediate hourly pivot is there, 25,111. And immediately this is the market play. Institutional play to manage confuse the traders. If I change the candlestick pattern to the step line, you can see there that was a wick. You don't see anything. It is flat. Ground is flat, and price is when see you are seeing it is below the pivot. intraday pivot, morning 9:30, 9:45, the price is below. Let me make this step line little bit darker so that you will identify. See, you need to apply your mind. Settings. Okay, let me make it little bit darker. You can see there. And the beauty of this indicator, it generates sell signals when the price is below pivot. And when the price is below rolling, this one, GAN Hilo indicator. So, where should be your trade on this day? It should be on the sell side. No question of buy. No question of buy. The price has not gone above the, see, on morning, price has not closed above the pivot. So that is the confusion when you are seeing the candles. You don't see the price. You see the, mark this line, 25,059, 25,059, and see for the close. There is no close at all. I am placing the cursor on this candle. The close is 25,054. The close is 25,058. So it has not crossed that barrier line. Then it is a weakness. And the third candle, you can see the close is, if I place the cursor on this, it is 25,054. The fourth candle, already it has lost the balance and the price has lost the support line. This is the support line. Let me make it red. So these are the lines you need to watch. The price is 25,052. When it loses its support line, price starts behaving that it is a retest to that level and rejection. You can see there. So I am turning it to 5 minutes time frame. This was the trap. But previous day support, previous day pivot. You should always mark previous day on intraday 5 minutes time frame, previous day resistance. It is going down. The price is trying to come over here in the opening bell after gapping down, and it is a sell and rise. The price has increased to its premium to sell so that writers will get more money if the price becomes like a sheep is fed very nicely to become fatty before slaughtering. This is like that. And when this guideline pivot is indicating, when it is indicating this, see, it is not plotting even though it is up. It is not plotting, buy signal has not been generated. You can, if you go back and see the, on the left side, all are sellers. you need to apply your mind and see, open your eyes and see where is your territory. You are in the battlefield of sellers, and sell signal is generating constantly. Why this buy signal has been generated on this candle? Even though buy signal has been generated on this candle, this is a seller's territory. You are not going to trade long. See the follow through. You need to wait for the follow through candle. For this is a liquidity ping pong. That usually happens to trap the traders. These are the traders. They know that these are the traders. They enter with panic, FOMO. Oh, I'm going to, I will be left out. If I don't enter into the trade, they will do that. Before taking any trade, you need to do that. This is the concept of pivot, dynamic Gan Hilo, dynamic resistance R1, dynamic supports are generated over here. This is a counter in the seller's territory. Then you need to be, this is not the buy signal or anything. So if you would have waited very patiently, the sell has been generated above 950. But it was not a straightforward trade for a PE trader. Only around 10:30 you could have entered into the market with confidence, and you need to hold the position. You need to mark the position. I'll show you on the put option what you would have done. So continuously later you can see the pivot, dynamic pivot is rolling pivot. It is rolling down, rolling down. It is saying that I am going down even though price tries to make. This is an intraday scalp. Same again, confusing signal buy. But where? In the territory of the sell. You need not get panic. It is an opportunity for you to enter a put option at a discounted price. You will get a discount price. Theta decay will be there, time decay will be there. You will be getting the put option premium decay with the time, and you will be getting at a cheaper price. You know this. You know this when it is not, this is the danger, this one is not crossing. Why you need to panic? Don't do mistake of entering into a buy trade. This is steps are receding. When the steps are receding, don't do. So these steps are not climbing. If you go back here, the steps are climbing. Do not do the mistake of selling into this. This is a wrong decision. This scenario is different and this scenario is different. So you can make out continuously these steps, dynamic steps are coming down. How can you make a decision to enter? Don't change your mindset on a buy side by seeing these green candles. So even the green candles are there, the cells have been plotted. Only this is the as an indicator. When it crosses the pivot and closes above the pivot, it indicates buy. It gives buy signal. That is the only, it cannot be avoided. It cannot be avoided. But you should see what the pivot is done. So immediately you have to mark the pivot. from where the price has come. As a price action trader, you know that this is an in the sell area, it is a pullback. So start applying your mind and prepare yourself for the trade. Gan Hilo is telling you it is sell. No buy signal has been generated yet now. It is the immediate step for your trade for tomorrow. Immediate step. Let me go to the hourly. For today's trade, you need to mark hourly. The reference guide for today is this one, support. It has broken the support and reference hourly pivot is here. It is still dynamic. It has not become flattened. When it will become flattened is when the price starts jumping up and down within this territory. So direction it is showing down. This indicator has taken consideration of the problem of the trader, and to address the psychology of the trader in the live market, buy sell signals have been coded for that. And for the trend identification, GAN Hilo has been added in this. And as a live GPS map, rolling pivots are constantly telling that I am losing balance. It is crying, losing balance. Nowhere, even though price is showing green candles, it is telling that there is no price is not above the balance line. So that's why rolling pivots are included. And in the market, what happens is after you run up, you tend to slow down and you tend to take rest. Like that, market when it falls or when it goes up, that is an imbalance. After the imbalance, it tries to go sideways. Before it goes sideways, these colored bars will indicate I'm going sideways. So, in a 5-minute chart, you can clearly see this after the fall, rest period. Rest period under the pivot, not breaking the support. And these are indicating I am going sideways. At that time, the premium of the put option will be very choppy. They will jump from one, so they will not stick. Stable price increase will not be there. You might have observed, if you closely observe the price fluctuation, it will be between 5 points, 6 points, going up and down, going up and down. Why? It needs to balance. It balances out. When it loses the balance, then price starts moving down. Then you need to enter into the trade here, keeping this as the balance line as your stop loss, then you will be in profit. So you need to understand the indicator thoroughly. This indicator is a complete trading system, not only for the intraday, it is also for the daily and positional trade also. For example, I am changing the time frame to the daily. Let us analyze. This may be my analysis for today. You can see it is a big wide range bar. GAN low is still positive. If I change the week time frame to weekly to see whether the balance line, whether it has lost the balance. Let me take out this. Remove all the indicator. The weekly balance line is here because it has stepped down and it is a pop-up. And price had climbed above the R1 and now it is coming back to this pivot. So immediate support is around 24,663. That is the weekly balance line. We need to know the buy signal is there for on the weekly. The trend signal is there on the weekly. Balance line is there on the weekly. So let me take out this line and let me change the time frame to daily. When I change the time frame to daily, this is the immediate balance line on the daily. That is, let me make it blue color. So if you see that immediate level is 24,738. So for our trade, this is the guideline. See here, after the fall, this is the wide range bar. Wide range bar, it has been coded. You can see SS, BB. After the wide range bar, the market will go sideways. So, if you enter into any sell trade or a pivot, you will be get caught. And this wide range bar is ranging from 230 points on yesterday. This is a huge 180R. 180R bar. So, any dip, this is the immediate support line. Let me mark this with the red color. Any pop down below this, there are two levels over here. It is a zone, support zone. 24,841 to 24,868. Let me take out this. If the price pops down and reverses, it can bounce off. Still, it will be in the seller's territory. And today, if the market does like this, then for an intraday, you will get a buying opportunity in a selling territory because the range is very wide. And if it dips down to this level, the close is 24,890, 24,872 to 24,866, another 30 points gap down and a reversal. It can, on an intraday basis, it can bounce to this level. That is 25,020. So, you can make a trading plan and the boundary for your trade between 24,839 to 25,020. Why these levels have been marked and you are so only if it penetrates and closes below 24,829, the next level for the market is 24,738. I don't think After a big range bar, the market will not fall immediately. It will pause, and then it will decide whether to go down or whether to reverse back, climb the hill. So, after this pause, if it starts climbing the hill of 25,020 to 25,091, then a reversal will come in the market. Today, there is no chance of conquering this 230 points hill at once. Probably the today market may be within the range of 230 to 250 points. So you can plan your decision in this way. So you are prepared for the intraday trade. So you are going for that. And it is the live GPS. You need not worry. It will tell you whether to go long or not. So I have made the boundary. I have marked the boundary here, down and up. Only if the price goes below, then the continuation of the sell, or if the price goes sideways on an option trade, you will not have any trading opportunity. Then you need to, every day will not be a trading opportunity for the index. So friends, you have understood thoroughly about the indicator. This is a beautiful indicator which will guide you, whatever may be the supports or resistance, it will guide you step by step. It will hold your hand and tell you, don't do mistake. Even in spite of that, if you are doing a mistake, it is like a child which doesn't have any knowledge doing the mistake. You are a stubborn child going against the parent. When the parent is guiding you not to move against, then if you want to go against, you are a stubborn trader. Then you have to pay the price for that. Don't do that. So, if you want the indicator, you can contact me on this number 98452 This is a wonderful GPS of the market. Thank you very much, friends. Nalinakshi Swami signing off.